Hey guys, this is Jesse with Team ABK, and we haven't made a video in a while. Sorry about that. Uh, I don't know if any of you guys are left from my old channel, Team SDC, a year or two ago. Um, but anyway, I used to post a lot of videos on there, and I haven't been posting videos at all recently or lately because the format is boring and I'm just tired of it. Ever since like Shadal's and BA came out, it's just been kind of bland. It's been the same like four decks, well, five decks for a while. And the reason I'm making this video is because I feel deep in my loins that we are gonna get another ban list really, 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 really soon. I mean, very soon. Um, the reasons why I say that is because Konami is no longer putting end dates on their ban lists on Konami anymore. Like they don't have end dates anymore, and that's by design. Like they released an article basically saying that they don't want to have end dates because they want to just be able to like change the list whenever they want, so that they can hit something that they feel is bad for the format. Blah blah blah. The real reason I think is behind it is economic reasons. Like if you look at the way Konami usually bans stuff, it's almost always for economic reasons, not really for like meta reasons. Because let's face it, Konami doesn't care about the players. Like they don't. Like an example is like windups. Like they utterly destroyed. Like the first ban list hit the windup loop, and the next list just destroyed windups. After that, they banned carrier, limited magician, and limited magician, which is like two major hits. And the reason they did that is because they don't want you to play windups anymore. They want you to play something else. Same thing with like Black Wings and anything that's like a meta deck, right? Like Konami comes up with a new set, and people are always like, "Oh, this deck is like so broken." And typically, there's two reasons why the set's broken. Number one, it's by design. Like Konami wants the newest sets to be as broken as possible because you'll buy them because you want to win, right? So you're going to buy the stuff so that you can win. And number two, it's because the ban list hits the older sets so that even though by design the newer sets are like better, they're not necessarily like massively better, but they're better because the older decks are not only like not as consistent or maybe not as fast, but they're also just hit by the list. Like their resources are taken away, and that promotes Konami's new stuff. And that's how they make money, right? Like every set kind of accompanies like a list, and they kind of like deal with like, okay, here's the current meta and here's what we can create, and they make economic decisions because they're a company that wants to make money. They're not out to like make a fun game for people to play and love. It's a company. It's like a for-profit thing. Like that's how they make money. And based on that pattern of the way Konami has been working for years, for a long, long time, it doesn't make any sense that this new set, Clash Rebellions, just came out, and it totally sucks. Like nobody is playing any archetype that's in that set. Everybody's playing archetypes from the last like 2 to 3, possibly even 4. Yeah, 2 to 3 sets. Everybody is playing those sets. Nekraz, Tellers, Shadal's, BA, Clifforts are all being played. The only thing that's like new-ish that's being played is like Cosmos. And I find that deck very boring, by the way. That's another thing. But all the pendulum stuff, ignites, like all this new set, like nobody has touched it like at all because it's not good. It's just not anywhere near as good as the stuff that's been out. And that doesn't make any sense that Konami wouldn't want to drive their product and just like miss out on all this profit, right? Like nobody's playing that stuff. So they're just losing out on all this profit, which doesn't make any sense. And since there's YCS going on right now in Canada and Italy, and I think that the reason that there are no other YCS dates, and the reason that there's no end date on the ban list is that so Konami can just flip a format like immediately, like just on command, And there's no way for people to, like, as long as there's no end date on a ban list, right? Like, you're going to continually purchase stuff for whatever the current meta is. Like, if there was an end date on a ban list, then people would adjust, right? Like, you would stop buying stuff from previous sets or this current set that's out, or you would start selling off your stuff. And Konami doesn't want that. They want you to keep buying stuff. And then one day there's like you buy all your stuff and like boom, this list comes out like 2 days later, maybe after like one local, and now your stuff's fucking worthless, or it's worth a lot less than it was before. And I think that Konami is too profit driven of a company to miss out on all this profit they could be getting from this new set, Clash of Rebellions, that just came out, and a set that's coming out in like November and October. I think that within the next 30 days, I think in this month of September, I swear, I think they're gonna put out a new list. I'm not saying they are, but man, I would not be surprised at all if they just pump out a list just 2 months after the last one. That just, I swear, I just can feel it in my loins that it doesn't make any sense that they're just gonna ride the older stuff. Like, they're not making any money. Like, how are they not? They're not making any money. Like, that's why my pattern here is just because of Konami's greed. You know, they're always changing things so that they can make more money. Look at like Sixth Sense, a couple years ago, or 3 years ago. One of those two. I think it was 2 years ago when Sixth Sense came out in the Legendary Collection. Like, that collection sucked ass. The card pool was terrible. Then they threw Sixth Sense in there, made a new list out of nowhere just to limit Sixth Sense, just to profit off to make the people buy the Legendary Collection. Because you know what? Like, as soon as Sixth Sense was legal and it was a short print common, a very short print common, that set sold like crazy. It was bananas, $25 to $30 common. And that set sold like bananas, and then immediately the next list it gets banned. That proves right there Konami doesn't give a shit about the game. They just were like, oh fuck, we're never going to sell Legendary Collection. Oh, let's throw an insanely powerful ban card in here. Change the list because we just can, because we're the masters of this. We own the fucking game, and people will buy it. And that's exactly what happened. So based on Konami's pattern of greed and selfishness, I predict there will be a list very, very, very soon. Very soon. If not, damn, the format will stay boring and bland, and the same fucking 5 decks can dominate a fucking format. I'm so tired of Necros. I'm so tired of blue cards. I'm so tired of floaty-ass monsters. I'm tired of not being able to play a deck that goes into the extra deck because Unicore exists, because Shaddoll Fusion exists. I'm just tired of it. Anyway, I think a new list is coming out soon, guys. And if it comes out, I fucking called it. All right, look forward to more videos soon. I'm getting a little more excited about the format, and I'm starting to get more, I've been like really busy with like real life stuff. Like, I made a career change this year. Like, since late last year, I've been working on a career change, and I finally did it. I moved from hospitality, food and beverage over to technology, like network and network security. Just got a job started. I start Tuesday at UCSF Medical Center. Really excited, and I finally have a stable schedule where I get weekends off. I'm only working 40 hours a week as opposed to like working 60 hours a week like all last year. It was bananas. Anyway, so I'm getting more excited about the format. I'm starting to see my team a lot more on the weekends, and I'm going to start attending more tournaments, and I'm going to start posting more videos. Like, I really want to try and put like an effort into making more videos because I love making videos. All right, guys. Well, hopefully you'll see more of me soon. Unless you hate me, then hopefully you won't. So, see you guys next time. Talk to you guys later.